Oh, Dan, you right back where we started.
What's up, guys? Can we hear me? Can we hear me?
That's a good one. And then a post. Ooh, maybe that. Yeah, that's oh, that's burning in there, but that works. It works. All right. Mine not today.
Yo, yo, yo. Anyone here?
No. We need to keep that. That was really funny.
Can anyone hear me? We good? We live? We got sound? What's good? What's good? What's good? Can you guys hear me? Scast? Can you hear me? No one else on? Or what? Okay, cool, cool. Dope, dope. We'll get started here in a couple minutes. Give a chance for some more people to hop on. Go ahead and drop any questions. We'll get started here in 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Alrighty, guys. So first off, Forex does have risk involved. Don't come in here with your rent money. Don't try to get rich overnight, right? This is long-term wealth, long-term growth. You can make a lot of money over time. This is, like I said, it's compound wealth, compound growth, right? Generational income, generational wealth, right? So don't come in here, try to flip accounts. Don't come in here, try to get rich overnight. That's not how it goes. And so forth, right? So with this strategy, it's called the snapback. A lot of people have a lot of really good results with it. It's more of a trendy setup. So a lot of people always ask, do I trade gold with this? No, I don't. Totally different strategy, so don't mix up the two. With what I trade, it's basically crypto, crypto and GJ, right? GJ is very trendy. Let's take this down. Crypto is very trendy, just like GJ. So you can use the strategy on any forex pair, any crypto, any time frame. It does not matter, right? So it doesn't matter. What I would highly recommend is a trading plan and a trading journal, right? Treat this like a business, get paid like a business, right? So treat this like a multi-Fortune 500 company, right? Treat this like, you're already making millions and millions of dollars. Because if you don't treat it like that now, you're probably not going to treat it down the road, right? So have that in mind. Trading journal is very important. Track your trades. You can't measure success if you don't track it, right? So how do you know if you're good? How do you know if you're bad? Besides, winning money or losing, maybe you're horrible at your entries, right? Maybe you're good at this and bad at this, right? So know how to record your trades. Trading plan is very, very key as well. What time you're trading, what pair, what currency, what crypto, and then what time frame, as in 7 to 10, 10 to noon, right? 5 to 10, whatever time frame you're trading, right? Those are your rules, right? You don't just hike the ball and run out for a pass. You don't just hike the ball and run the ball in football, right? You have a design play to execute. You have a design play to go after your goal, right? Which is a touchdown or first down. Same thing with this, right? Design play to execute. Don't just jump in to jump in, right? So little psychology for you guys as well. There's a good book called Trading in the Zone. Definitely highly recommend to peep that out. Any questions over trading plan, trading journal, all that? I don't see any. We'll give it a second. There's a little lag. What is the most active hours? I don't know. I've only traded at night with crypto. So it just kind of depends on your. It's active all day. It's volatile all day, so it's hard to answer because there is no London session or New York session or Asian session. It's just all 24 hours, right? Cool. So let's get into the strategy. It's very simple, very easy, right? So view, navigator. We're gonna do Bollinger Bands. Boom, boom. We're gonna do the RSI. Boom, boom. 32, 50, and 68. Input 13. Any questions over the settings? Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Cool. Let's go ahead and move on. What's the best time to enter on if you're planning on a swing trade? If you're swing trading, you're more likely on the 1 hour, 4 hour, or daily. Just depends on how many pips you're looking for. How many everything really. The setup. So there's a lot that it says. It's a very vague question. But to kind of answer it out, probably more than likely the 4 hour. I don't swing trade. 4 hour or 4 hour or daily. Cool, cool. So let's go ahead and get into the strategy. So like I said, you can use any time frame for this. Doesn't really matter. It's kind of up to you, your preference. Are you a swing trader, intrader, scalper? If you're doing crypto, you want to do a minimum of the 15-minute chart because the spread will eat up your profits. All right, so we're going to do 3 rules. I think we only got one person on here, so we'll be kind of talking just to you. Ask questions if you want or you have any. So you already have the rules, guys, whoever's on here. You guys already have the 3 rules. Cool. Perfect. So I don't have to write them down. So first rule, push on or outside the bands, correlates with the RSI. Notice it's way below the 32. Correct? Correct. All right, boom, boom, right? Rule 1 is complete. Rule 2, push in, push out, right? Create a double bottom. All right, this is a trend line break. So notice you have a trend right through here. Now you have this, boom, you buy it right here after the candle closes, 22 pips on the 15-minute chart, not too shabby. All right, so trend line break, newfound support is where the most bearish candle inside the trend, right? If it's on the top side, most bullish candle. All right, boom, you let it ride. You can let it ride to like up here, wherever. I take profit at the middle band, right? Any questions over this one?
Maybe I need to do that. Maybe I need to do that. Maybe I need to do
No questions, no questions. Cool. So let's move on. Let's do some more examples. I think you're the only one on here. So definitely you got any questions regarding whatever, definitely ask me. I think we have a swing trader on here. So let's do the 1 hour. Not seeing too many. We got a trend line break here. Boom, boom. Not the prettiest, but breaks. It goes up. Boom, it breaks. Retest. We enter right here. Goes up 80-ish pips on the 1 hour with a little drawdown. 19 pips. Not too bad. 4 hour. Yeah, I got you. 4 hour. Let's do 4 hour. I never do swing trades, so that's why I'm kind of not anti by any means. I just don't trade it. Got a nice trend line break again. Newfound support. Boom, boom. Breaks. Retest. Buy. 150 pips. A lot of pips. Got any questions over that? D Flava?
Yeah. Hello? Hey,
You would enter right off of the retest once it hits the retest. And once it touches the newfound support right here, boom. Let's do a few more. Divergence. Divergence meaning RSI going down. Candles going up. Oh, shoot. All right, we enter right here. After it reverses with divergence, we sell it 200 pips. So this is the 4 hour. You have a big gap right there. Any questions? Enter, yeah, after the red candle closes. Yep. You always enter when the candle closes. Never do it in between. Right? Candle close, boom, we sell it. Goes for a lot of pips. All right, let's do. Where'd it go? I just saw one. This is a little sloppy, but nonetheless. Buy it right here. Goes up 100 and some pips. Any questions off this one? Let's do a few more examples. If not,
Ooh, hard box.
Any questions? We're trying to find something on the back end to do that with gold strategy. See what we got in the works. Working with see if we get something implemented with corporate and whatnot. It's like it's a very very good strategy. It's my baby. Let's do a few more examples. The strategy is very easy as well. We'll stay on the 4 hour for the swing trader. So same thing here. Yeah, push on or outside the bands. All right, below the 32. Rule 1, rule 2. Push in, push out. All right, you got the divergence as you see. Candles going down, RSI going up. All right, boom, goes for a lot of pips. It's 160. Yeah, the gold strategy is fire. Cool. Let's do some more.
It's big, right? Snake around the floor.
I'm a little confused on where you're looking for trend lines on this strategy. I never know whether to draw a trend on the higher highs or the higher lows. I don't know what you're talking about on higher highs or higher lows. I don't use that. That's Fibonacci talk. Sounds like. And I don't use any. The only time I use a trend line is with the trend line break style. This is divergence, right? Can you explain the push in, push out? Yeah. No, this is 100% different from gold strategy. Polar opposites. All right, so this is rule 1: push on or outside the bands. Correlates with the RSI. Push in, push out. Push in the bands. Push back out on or outside the bands. All right, so that's where this happens. Right. So D-Flava, that should answer your question. Push inside the bands. Push back outside the bands. And Dragon, there's no trend line or higher highs or higher lows or whatever. It has nothing to do with higher highs, higher lows. I know the other part of the show. Yeah, trend line break. We'll do a couple examples like that. So trend, you got to find a trend first off. All right, so let's do, that's why it keeps doing that. Some ugly setups. Here's divergence just for, repetition. Slightly ugly, but nonetheless, it's a setup. All right, boom, boom. Reverses, 70 pips, 67. Let's find the trend line break. Oh my gosh. Here we go. got the trend, push, pull back, breaks. We're waiting for a retest. It tests right here, goes for, ultimately 170 pips, or 120, sorry, right? So you could have, pending order, there isn't trend lines everywhere. There's no trends everywhere. This is not a trend. This is not a trend. It's not outside the bands. You got to match them up with the rules. This is not a trend. There's no pullbacks. It's not pretty. This is a drop. This is a push up. This is a push down. This is a push up. There's no trends in through here. We're looking for a true trend like this. Push, pull back, right? This isn't a trend. This is all consolidation. So yeah. You got to have them matched up with the rules from the beginning, the 3 rules with a trend, right? You can't just have a trend without the rules. That's why the rules are key. Hopefully those answer your guys' question. Any other good questions for me, or any questions in general?
I post that, but I'm gonna wait. Dude, I'm really trying to like be honest like a bro. I'm trying to say up something to you, bro. I don't want to take
So first, can you look at EU 4 hour?
The only one I would control is my story.
Push in, push out, yeah. EU.
I was like, hey, what up, blah, blah, check out my shit. Great, my girl. Gary B, 5 cents, they got somebody. Get that ball for us.
Yeah, so, this is the 1 minute. Huh? Yeah, so if it comes down here, so this is kind of live, right? You got your first line. This is what I would do. Put your divergence line there, and put your divergence line this way. EU is not really a good pair to trade with this. EU is like a really, in my opinion, a horrible pair for anything. It's not volatile. It doesn't move. It's boring. All right, so we're looking for a push in, push back out right here. But good. Any other questions for me?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Also, you drew that last trend line. It's not trend line on the lower high. I don't know what a lower high is, so I'm not sure. A lower low or lower high, or I don't know what all that is. The way I trade is very different from other people. I don't know all that. I keep it super simple. The points that connect the trend line that you drew. Yeah, so this is where I would want it to go. So what I'm looking for price to do is do this. Maybe go just a little bit more, give or take, wherever, and then drop down. So just ignore that. So I'm looking for price to go up and then drop. All right, looking for the RSI to go up and then drop and then buy it. How do you add a sell loss to this? A sell stop or a stop loss? I don't know what a sell loss is. Yep, correct. Deflava. Broken trend line. Yeah, yep, correct. Got a nice little trend here. Yep, boom, boom. Looking for the retest and then buy it. Event to get to. If you guys don't have any other questions, I'm gonna get running. Did a few examples. Any other questions over anything? The gold strategy is pure price action, no indicators.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for the reply. If you have time, I tagged you on our private page. Check out the video, surf the page, in case your friends or family are looking to make an extra $100, $500 a week. Making money is not for everyone, but spending it is. Cool, guys. Hit me up on Facebook. I'm gonna get running to this event. Luke Longmire or Ambition Air, whichever. Facebook, Luke Longmire, Ambition Air for IG. A lot of free value on my IG stories. If you want to, tune into it, check it out. A lot of Forex tips, life tips, law of energy, all that. Don't forget, guys, get your tickets to SOAR Convention in Miami. There's a regional in Miami in June 14th, I believe. And then, obviously, the big convention in September. Definitely use your profits to get there. There'll be a lot of value, a lot of value. It'll definitely change your life as well. But I'm going to get off here. Appreciate y'all. We'll chat soon. See you guys next week. And you guys got my messenger and everything. So chat soon. See you guys.